Welcome back to it. I just said this is the only channel like it on YouTube for people only watching this video. Here we are on the day, 7250, all trades after losses, 3,400, 2,075 in commission. Here we got some buyers coming in. I might have missed it. Got some buyers coming in. Let's see if we get any selling absorption using the Bookmap volume pressure with just old school scalping skills. And we got Grok 4 running in the background on Pantheon, Zapier, JSON files. She's watching Spot Gamma. She's watching FinHub. She's watching all the charts through my NinjaTrader. So she's giving me all that info, giving me buy-sell signals on 5-minute candles, and giving me news. Let me know when Trump's speaking. She's watching X in real time. She's watching the bond market. She's watching precious metals. She's watching petroleum. Lots of hours. Been working on this for a year. Every indicator you see came from over almost 80 million words of transcripts from traders that I trust that we run through her to get down to what really works for different scenarios. And right now you got it marked off. Got a big line of support here based on the 15-minute chart. Based on a 4-hour chart, this will be our next level down here. And so I'm not really worried about trying to trade through these levels. I just want to make sure when I get some momentum that it could be, I can hold it for more than 10 seconds. We're a see green, take green. Again, did I show you the profits? Yeah, let me make sure I did that. Profits on the day, there they are, $2,075, $72.50. These losses are, I'm so mad. If you go back and watch the videos, Grok 4, please make sure that our headers talk about the losses and me being disappointed. I think I took almost a $2,000 loss on one. Had I just got out at 500, which is the rule, download my setup guide, like and subscribe, make any comments that you want. You could troll me, you could do whatever. I try to self-troll. So if I'm telling you in the video that I screwed up, there's no reason to tell me again I screwed up. Just let's try to learn from it and move forward. But have at it. I need the comments. And I'm simply here to help. I can't give you advice, but if you could pick up a nugget here and there that you add to your trading, that's helpful. Now, I trade cash normally, but this is the BDH contest. I'm just doing it because a bunch of friends are doing it. I'm really competing with a little bit of side Calcutta with some friends. We now realize that everybody at the top of the leaderboards what I got here? Lending trader. Let me see here. Hang on, I grabbed this code. I'll show you this leaderboard. Forgot I was in there. Go here, there, verify. How did it go wrong? Resend code. They got to send the code faster, people. You got to send the code faster. And I got to come over my mentor queue. Oh man, I got a lot of stuff here to read. Spot Gamma, Trading Dale, Grok Pulse, Dips Line Peaks, NVIDIA Risk, Shutdown Delays. All right, everything's okay. Grok's also watching all the news for me from Market Watch, Yahoo Finance. Who else I got her hooked up to? Bahoo and FinHub. So she's watching all of those for anything that might move the market. I've got a 2-column thing going over here. And she'll actually put the link in there. She'll put the link from Yahoo Finance, and if it's in the left column, it means something goes on Yahoo that's making this negative. Here we go for that breakdown we want. We want that big disparity in a breakdown between VWAP, and maybe we can run it down to that 15-minute support line. We do have a little disparity, but this is just a trickle down. We want it to be like you've seen before. Go back and watch the video for this counter. Like right here's good selling pressure. I'm going to take it just to take it, y'all. Let's see if we get a little momentum out of it. All right. You saw that? Perfect setup, educational moment. I told you we wanted the big spike. There's your Bookmap. Boom. 19,000 to 4 million, 19 million to 4 million at one point. Break of the VWAP. Massive drop. Big trade. We'll show it right here on the screen. Awesome trade here. 8,600 on the day. 47.50 all trades. 33.67 after commish. Loving it. Win ratio 72%, y'all. I mean, you're watching it in real time. So if you're trying to learn how to trade, I can't give you advice. This is just literally for entertainment. But this is not me making videos. This is not me trading, cutting videos, using the replay mode to splice something in. This is me showing you the damn losses and showing you how much of an idiot I am on those losses. And that's a classic mistake of not letting your winners run bigger than your losers. Like right now, my average losing trade is 641.67, right? My average winning trade is 477. That is piss poor. It should be this is 1,400 and that's 600. You want your wins to be twice your losses. When you're successful, you're above 70% on your win ratio, And you could be above 80% on your win ratio and you still have your losses bigger than your wins. So you can't always go by that, especially if you DCA a lot. And each time you DCA, dollar cost average, you think it's one trade, but the system thinks every time you add a contract to your ups, that's another trade and another trade. So that makes your overall stats come down. Just keep that in mind. Or go up. If you only DCA on your wins and you win all of them, then it makes your stat looks false up. So I always go back with a spreadsheet. I actually use Grok, and I download my log, and she takes my log, and she knows which ones to count as the same trade, and she gives me my actual stats. So anyway, you want to be above 60% anyway. So above 70% is just exceptional. I'm at 72% today. You see that I have no DCAs. I'm going 10 lots, the full max lots that allowed in the competition. All right, so anyway, that was a perfect trade right there. But what I was going to tell you about you winners and losers, always make sure that you're trying to strive for your average loss, that your average win is twice as much. That means you're getting out of the way when you're wrong the correct amount of times. A lot of times mine would be a third. I'll have $300 average losses and I'll have 900 plus average winners. That's ideal, but 50-50 is okay too. Here we go, another impulse down. We broke through this level. We touched that other 4-hour level. The 4-hour level will have momentum. Let's switch back to our 30-second calendars, see if we can get a pullback, take another trade here. What did I do with it? Where did my, oh no. What happened to Trade Evade, everybody? They still haven't sent, they want me to enter this, but they haven't sent me the code. Well, we're ready for it if they decide to send it. What if I was trying to buy from them? They take that long to send emails? I got all my own servers. My stuff is fast. I have to have my own servers to run some of the stuff in the background, my simulation stuff, especially my Python scriptings. I don't run it on my trading rig. Oh, me, let's hear. That was a great trade, y'all. Let's go ahead and put up our trades so you kind of see where we are. Grok, we're going to put up the actual trades and numbers, the entries and exits. And on the positions, if you want to timestamp that when we upload the video, what I do in these videos, I simply upload them to Grok. Look at this one; doesn't show I exited, but I got no plays going on, so you can't always trust it, can you? Let's see here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That was down about right there. I have to go back and look at that again. I should have locked that. Well, that makes no sense. Look at that's an anomaly. You guys saw me shorted at the break of the VWAP. I took out $1,200 something, but it doesn't show an exit. Maybe it's further down on the charts. No, it's an anomaly. That's an anomaly. You're watching it in real time. Doesn't show my exit right there. Let me refresh this. Hang on for me. Save my charts. And now let me refresh. There we go. All right. You saw it in real time. It needed a refresh. Reminds me, that right there reminds me I should refresh a lot more. And not only should I refresh a lot more, I probably should, and I do this most of the days. I didn't do it today because I'm having an SSD drive issue and I didn't want to risk rebooting. I got a bad sector. I got a new SSD drive. I just did the clone on it. After this session, I got to pop it in there. But anyway, there you go. Exited entries. You can see them. 209.50 to 202.75. Nice trade. 222 to 220. Another couple of point trade on that impulse candle, just taking out little points here and there when the volume pressure indicator here from Grok Scalps is what we call it. That's a scripting, but because that's the custom settings, but that's just the regular old scalping deal. I mean, a regular volume pressure. There's no jump cut, y'all, and there's no editing of my videos. These are all as they go. The only thing you'll see is between my videos, a 1 to 4 second delay. You just look down at the bottom at the counter down there, and when you go from one video to the next, it'll pick up right within 5 seconds of that. If it doesn't, it's because I went to the bathroom or I went to grab a Coke or something, and I will tell you, hey, I'm taking a break here. It might be 5 minutes, and then you'll see a 5-minute gap. But you won't see anything edited. It's easy to tell the edited people's videos if you do your research. Very easy. If you don't know how to do it with your human eye, you can do it with your AI. Grok 4 is the best AI for everything. Tell you that right now. They are not paying me yet. I'm going to work on a deal. When they start seeing these hundreds of videos where I'm pumping them, they'll have to make me a brand deal. Especially when we start helping people. Come on, people. Where's my email? Get these people. I'm waiting for the email. I know it's required. Didn't receive the code. I'm gonna hit it again. Resend and 5 requests failed. All right, that means they think it's sent, but it's not over there. Let me go to all mail in case I'm missing anything. We'll keep it on all mail for a second. Got so much stuff to read today and get done. Nothing's happening right now. Let's go listen to Mike Schwartz, see what he's doing. I think I got him. I think I got Pat beat today. There's Trade of 8. I had it up. I was fixing to open it again. I said, where the heck did it go? There you are, guys, on the day. There's your Trade of 8. 36.67. Not a bad day most days, but I'm going to keep trading here until we get to about 15 or 30 more minutes. I don't want to trade into the boys, New York boys lunch. But there you go. That's the deal here. I'm going to take a picture of that. Get it over there to Tim, my buddy Tim. He's over there trading himself. Move this off screen. I'll show it to you again in a second. All right. This one's getting long in the tooth. This is AI Trading Futures, the only channel like this on the internet that I can find. It's going to take people a long time to catch up with me because I don't think I'm going to tell everybody how and the components. And I've already done that if you watch my videos. I'm not going to give everybody my scripting, my Python scripts, my Pine scripts for my custom indicators, my JSON, my Zapier, all the stuff that I'm plugging into this is what I'm going to keep proprietary. But what all I'm using, like here's the list of stuff I use to AI trade and to come up with these. And I hope you get to see more because we also do covered calls against our underlying positions, all with AI driven. And like if this would break out and have any kind of direction, we would catch that move and stay in it longer. I would switch over to my cash account, throw some money on it. But right now I'm being light and limbo. We were range bound within a 15-minute range and largely inside the linear regression channel, which we still are just channeling in these ways. We are going down, but it'd be hard to pick a spot and, you know, let's go short here. You stopped out there, although you're still trending down. So there's chop, chop, chop. In other words, right? A lot of volatility, I guess you could say. And so we are just doing the microscope strategy. That's what we fall back to when we're range bound. And right now, you know, we could be breaking down in the shorts. We're below the EMAs on the 30. We're below VWAP. You know how I like that. And we're below the 15-minute range. So on a 5-minute basis, if we pull back up, let me take all these orders off. How about we come back on the next video? Please like and subscribe. I'll show you in the next one.